it's Amy here and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a video on which glow kit is right for you. A lot of you guys have seen my reviews on all the Anastasia Beverly Hills glow kits that I have. I love them, and so a lot of you guys have asked questions like every time I did a review like, okay, I have this skin tone or I have this undertone, which one's best for me? Do you think this one will work and this one? And so I figured now that I have all of them, let me go ahead and just do a which glow kit is right for you. That way you guys hopefully can get your questions answered and figure out which glow kit that you want and see like side-by-side comparisons of all the kits next to each other and things like that. So I will leave a link down below to the original reviews that will give you specific information on where to purchase them, how much they cost, you know, all those specific information about each of those palettes. But this is just going to be a video on telling you, kind of giving you guidance on which glow kit is right for you. Now, I want to preface this by saying there are no rules in makeup. Like, you do what you want, do what makes you happy, you rock whatever colors you want. Like, I have every single glow kit here. Even though what I'm about to tell you is that some of these glow kits naturally are not suited for me, I still have them, I make them work, I do it because I love the colors and I love the formula and all that kind of stuff. So this is just going to be a guideline of like which of the kits I think are appropriate or the most natural looking on someone. Like, for example, like the Gleam kit is what looks the most natural on me. Doesn't mean that I can't wear the other kits, it just means that's probably the one that's most naturally suited for me and looks like the best, most natural highlight. And so that's what I kind of want to give you guys, is some advice of which one of those is naturally going to suit skin tones and undertones and things like that, and then you guys can hopefully decide from there which kits you want. But definitely just, there's no rule in makeup. Like, you do what you want, you know, pick the colors you like. There's so many different ways you can wear these, so this is just going to kind of be some guidelines just to get you started, since a lot of you guys have asked like which ones are right for me. So I want to start off what I consider to be the 3 original glow kits, even though Sun Dipped came out later. These 3 all kind of have like a common theme, and there's like 3 different skin tones or undertones. I think there are 4. And then the 2 most recent ones, Moonchild and the Sweet Kit, to me are kind of like outcasts, and like they're more unique, and they're like a certain little breed over here, and so they're not identical to these. So that's why I want to start off with these ones first, which I was actually holding up the Sweets Kit on accident. I meant to be holding up the Gleam Kit, but I want to show you side by side kind of these 3 kits, and then I will start off. So you can see how that glow kind of has a pinky red, Sun Dipped in the middle is kind of tan, and then that Gleam is cool toned, and so, or is blue, and so I think those kind of correlate to which skin tones and which tones are the best for people. So this one is warm, this one is neutral, and this one is cool tone. So I want to start off with these 3. I'm going to start off with that glow. This one has the most warm packaging and kind of reddish colors and things like that, and so this one, when you open it up, here is what it looks like. This one is suited the most out of these 3 for people with the medium and darker skin tones. Again, like I said, there's no rules. I can wear this. It just all depends on your preference and what you look like at the time. Like, for instance, I'm normally super duper fair, and even though the lights washed me out some right now, I'm literally like 10 to 12 shades darker than I normally am. And so now this is the palette that I am constantly reaching for. So I think that if you're someone that has medium to deep skin tones, or people that have a warm undertone, this is going to be the kit that fits you the most naturally and enhances your features and looks the most natural on your skin. Whereas, like, let's say you wear, you know, the Gleam kit, even though you can still wear them because you have darker skin tones, there's a contrast, they look beautiful, that's probably not the one that's going to be the most natural on you and be the one that like suits your skin tone and undertones the best, but you can still rock it. So that's just kind of what I'm saying here with this video, is like this one is most naturally suited for darker skin tones or people that have warm undertones, because this does have warm yellow undertones to it. So let me go ahead and swatch. Sunburst is one of my favorite kind of like light white and yellow shades out of the 5 kits. I love it. And this one, oh, this one has some beautiful colors, which is why I love it so much right now. So here are all of them swatched. You will see a close-up as well, but this shade right here is Sunburst. And then you have Golden Bronze. And then I love this shade, Dripping in Gold. And then the last one, very similar, is Bubbly. And I love mixing these 2 together. I pretty much love mixing the bottom 2 shades together and out of any palette. But I love mixing those 2 shades together, or mixing all 3 with Sunburst. Like, those 3 together I love. So you can see how they have just a very warm undertone to them. Sunburst does have a yellow undertone to it as well, which leans more warm. So this is why I think it's suited best for people that have those richer, medium and deeper skin tones, or if you have a warm undertone in general. Now on the opposite end of the spectrum with these three, you have the Gleam Kit, which this one is suited the most for people with fair and light skin tones or people that have a cool pink undertone. And so all of these kind of have like a pinky undertone to them, and they're all very, very, very cool tones. So if you're someone that has very fair to light skin tones, these are going to look so beautiful on you, but again, anyone can wear them because if you're darker, these are going to create such a beautiful contrast, and it's going to be so noticeable and such a pop of highlight. It's going to look great. So this one is really great when I am typically my most fair, which is what you guys see me most of the time. This one is ideal for me. So let me go ahead and swatch these. These have really fun colors in them. They all have these beautiful pink undertones. So this one is the most unique. This one is Hard Candy. It's a pink with a gold shift to it. Then you have Mimosa, which is beautiful. Then I love this one. Like if you're the fairest of the fair, this shade right here is going to look amazing. This one is Crushed Pearl. And then right next to it, you have Starburst. And Starburst is very similar except for it has a pink undertone instead of a pearl undertone. Those two together look amazing mixed together. But these are all beautiful, and you can see how they just kind of have a lighter color to them, and they just look better for lighter skin tones, and they all have like that pink cool tone to them, whereas that Glow Kit had the warm undertones to it, and this one is the cool. Now the last one out of these first three I'm going to talk about is Sun Dipped, and this is the one that I think is going to suit a lot of people, and I also think it has a neutral undertone. So when you first look at it, yes, it is warm, not like warm like that Glow, but it has some darker shades. It's kind of in between that Glow and the Gleam Kit, and the reason I think it's the most versatile is if you're someone like me who normally is typically fair, but then you really bronze up and get a lot of color in the summer, this is a palette that I think is going to work year round for you, because you can use Moonstone, you can use Summer if you're lighter skin tones, you can use these if you're darker, you can mix them all together. If you're really, really fair and it's not working for you at the moment, you can use them as eyeshadows, you can use them as blush toppers, you can use them as bronzer toppers. I mean, I just love this palette. This one is probably my favorite out of all of them because it is so versatile, because I feel like I can wear this year round and make it work for me. And so this one, oh, it's just so beautiful. Some of these, like bronzed, is such a gorgeous contour topper. Like it looks so pretty if you have fair skin. I love it. You just have to go in with a lighter hand. That's the other thing with these. You can go in super intense and make these really, really dark as if you swatch them like I'm about to, or you can really go in with a lighter hand and they won't come off quite as dark, but you still get that beautiful sheen. So I love this kit. This one definitely has a neutral undertone, whereas that Glow was the warm, the Gleam was the cool tone. This one is now your neutral. So if you're someone who has a neutral undertone, or if you're someone that changes, like me, when I am fair, I have a cool undertone. When I'm bronzed up right now, I tend to have a warmer golden undertone. So this is a palette that would suit a lot of people. So let's go ahead and swatch it. Oh, these shades in here are just gorgeous. I love this palette. So the first one is called Bronzed. And then we have Summer. Summer is my favorite shade out of all of them. I love Summer. And then you have Moonstone, which is a beautiful champagne color. And this last one is called Tourmaline, and this one is a taupe with a little bit of a rose gold. So you can see how nothing about these is like super duper warm and like too bronzy and brown. It just has a really nice neutral undertone, and it's going to suit a lot of people. I think if you're kind of in between, you want something that's going to fit you all year round, you're going to want something that is very versatile, I think this is a really, really good palette out of all of them. This is my favorite by far. Okay, so now moving on to the most recent palettes that released a couple weeks ago that I did reviews on. I wanted to leave these for last because these are so unique. They're not quite like the other ones. So the first one is called the Sweets palette, and this one kind of has a purpley pink background or packaging, and it's so pretty. I love it. But this one is one that I think is suited better for people with, again, medium and darker skin tones, just because when I'm really fair and I put this on, it creates more of a shadow rather than a highlight. So for me, this palette is better as an actual eyeshadow palette. Personally, I'm not crazy about Marshmallow and Taffy, just my personal preference. I love the shade Summer and that pearly white shade a lot better than this yellowy one. And I also love Starburst as my yellow shade versus this one. This one makes me look a little funky and a little sick. Like, that's just personal preference. I also am not super duper crazy about Peach. ones, again, I just don't think they look natural on me for some reason, even though they look amazing on other people. So because of that, those two aren't my favorite out of the 3 glow kits that I've already showed you. But this one is really suited for people with the darker skin tones. Like I said, if you don't think you could wear it, but these colors you're so drawn to, then definitely pick it up. It's a great formula, and either use it as a highlight, because girl, do what you want, or use it as an eyeshadow. So this is a really great palette, just definitely my least favorite out of all the glow kits that I have. Except for, I will say, Butterscotch is amazing. Like, oh, I love that shade, Butterscotch. So this one is called Marshmallow, and the reason I'm not personally crazy about it is because it's a very strong yellow highlight with a kind of a green undertone or a green shift to it. So I'm not crazy about it on myself. Then you have Sassy Grape, which is beautiful. I love it. Then this one is called Taffy, which is that pink one that, again, I don't think it looks amazing on me, but if you have darker skin tones, Taffy is going to look so good. But then you have Butterscotch. And Butterscotch is like my BFF. I love Butterscotch. It's a beautiful and gorgeous, and look how unique this palette is. It's just so unique. Like, that's why it's not anything quite like the first 3 palettes I showed you, but it's a really, really pretty, same great, amazing formula. I think this one is just best suited for people with darker skin tones, or if you have lighter skin tones, either rock it or wear it as an eyeshadow would be my advice. So now the last palette is going to be Moonchild, which is definitely the most unique one out of all the palettes. I'm not absolutely 100% in love with it. I think if you don't have any of the other glow kits and this one is screaming your name, you're going to love it. It's still a great formula. I personally just prefer, having played with them all for so many months and things like that, I prefer the 4-pan glow kit formula much better than the Moonchild palette. It does have a little bit of a different formula, which I talked about in the last review, but this one has more of a duochrome finish and a duochrome feel where it's very light and airy and silky and just very, very fine, whereas the glow kits, the 4-pan ones, are very much like foiled eyeshadows. They're thicker, they have a density to them, they just melt into the skin, they're very thick. Like, I love the formula of those better as highlighters than I do this one as highlighters. And then of course this one has the most unique, beautiful, like pastel shades, and to me this palette is perfect. I mean, for anyone that wants these amazing, crazy colors, but also for anyone that's like very artsy, or if you're in the arts world or the performing arts world or someone on stage, like, I think you're gonna think this palette is incredible. Personally, for me, I like them better as eyeshadows than I did as highlighters, just because I love the 4-pans better. But they do still look great as a highlighter. They perform great. If you want to really intensify the colors, then use some setting spray or MAC Fix Plus. It will really metallicize them and make them more intense and really show the true color and come to life. The prime example is Lucky Clover. This one looks like kind of a pastel-y lime green, and then when you put MAC Fix Plus with it, it turns into a real clover green. It's amazing. So I do think this palette is suited best for people with the fair to light skin tones, just because it's so pastel and so icy. But like I said, anyone can wear them. You can use them how you want. If you have darker skin tones but you're crazy about these colors, definitely use a setting spray or something and you'll be able to intensify and really darken up the colors for your skin tone. But let's go ahead and swatch these. I'll swatch them 3 at a time. I will say, like I said, the formula of this one is so much different than the formula of the 4-pans. The one in here that's closest to the 4-pan, the way it feels, is the shade Star. So this one right here is called Blue Ice, and you can definitely see the blue shift to it. And then we have Purple Horseshoe, sorry, I just did it out of order, but then you have the Blue Ice, Purple Horseshoe, and then you have Star, which is a silver. So look how gorgeous those are. So now let's go ahead and swatch the bottom 3 ones, which are pink, green, and another blue. But they definitely have just kind of a lighter, airy feel to them. So this one is called Pink Heart. It's a pink with a little bit of like a silvery gold shift. And then you have Lucky Clover, which is my favorite in this palette. And then you have Blue Moon, which is really blue. So look how gorgeous those colors are. They're really pretty, like I said. Best suited for people with lighter skin tones, but anyone can wear them. You can definitely amplify them with some setting spray, or you can definitely use them as eyeshadows, amplify them with setting spray on your eyes as well, and this is fantastic. Definitely the most unique palette out of all of the glow kits. Don't get me wrong, like I said earlier, there are no rules in makeup. Totally do what you want. If you want to rock the Lucky Clover highlight every single day to work, do it. Like, by no means there are no rules. Like, do what makes you happy, and if wearing the green and purple highlights make you happy, that's all that matters, because if you wear it with confidence and you love it, then people are going to look at you and think you're beautiful with a green highlighter on, no matter what. So I hope you guys found this video really helpful to see all the side-by-sides, which reminds me, I will put a side-by-side comparison right now of each of the glow kits so you can kind of see them really quick, or screenshot them if you want to see what all of them look like compared to each other side by side. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful to see which glow kit is right for you, or suggested for you, or would look the most natural for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the kits, if you've got some of the kits so far and which one you're loving. I would love to hear your thoughts. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you can stay tuned to all my upcoming videos, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!